Oh my God! Is this another episode of Boomer versus Zoomer? Woo! I'm sorry, Aria, that freaked you out. People have been telling me to start these podcasts with more energy.
Oh.
Yeah, like Broden told me, like, yeah, like honestly, high energy intros are really good because if you go into a podcast and they're already like, hey guys, welcome to the Extremely Chill Podcast. You're like, so yeah, they told me even if it's a little bit cringe, do the YouTube intro energy. So yeah, welcome.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? Okay,
Yeah.
You know, Aria, give us your best. I'm
No.
just kidding. Don't okay, we're putting in the hot seat already. No, well, we have our guest today, AriaSaki's. Welcome to the podcast. I almost said welcome to the stream. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good.
Cool.
A little nervous, but I'm here.
You're gonna do great.
Very
Okay.
excited.
So today we're doing open heart surgery. We're bringing out our first cadaver that you're gonna be practicing on, and then we just jump into the real thing right after. Are you ready?
I almost got open heart.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Tell us about it.
Well, no, it's more so I have SVT, which is like a heart condition, and there's like different ways to do it, but luckily I came to America and they were able to do the catheter version that goes up like a noodle type of surgery that goes up my thigh instead. So I was glad. But in Canada they were like, we could do it quick if we could do it this way, and my mom was like, oh no, we're not having her do that.
Oh yeah, she's Canadian.
Yes, I'm Canadian. Yay.
Oh my god.
Can we get another K-Cone?
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm Vancouver Island.
Yeah.
Nanaimo.
Yeah, I've been.
What the hell?
It's beautiful there.
We need to change the name to Boomer versus Canadian.
Yeah,
I think
Boomer versus Canadian podcast.
Yeah, this is the Canadian couch now.
Yes.
Okay, so now that we have more Canadian representatives, can I ask you guys, what is there a misconception about Canadians that's like very widely perceived by Americans, or like are you guys about as accurate as we think of you guys?
I get turned off by the about thing. People always
Yeah,
say about,
about.
and I'm like,
Do people not say about? How do you say
I
about?
think in
About.
some places, but mostly it's about.
About?
Yeah.
Wow, you sound about, like for you I hear about.
Yeah, no, I sound a
About.
little, I definitely do sound borderline Canadian. Like, even with my voice acting thing, they don't let me say about because I sound
About. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I get caught sometimes.
there
too.
are certain people, like Alberta,
Alberta.
you know, I feel like a lot of people there just,
Oh right. Those parts.
yeah, like provinces. We have provinces, you guys have states.
Okay.
Right?
And so certain provinces have like different.
Very, very
Like in the middle.
definitive.
Okay. Anything else? Everything else accurate?
We say sorry a lot.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you say it the American way now.
Yeah, sorry.
How do you say it?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. Like,
Sorry.
Okay.
I say sorry now.
Sorry.
Sorry.
American,
Sorry.
Sorry. And you guys say bags.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can't
here
say
we
bag.
go.
Yeah, I say
Yeah.
big
it's
still.
more
bags.
Mostly.
Yeah,
Bags.
big. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I love
I will
this.
say
This is why
that
I love Aria.
I will say that big is
bag.
cuter than bag. Saying
can't say-
big is.
I can't say
yeah.
bat. I can't even say it. Like people make fun of me in chat. They say BAEG every single time I say
Bag.
bag.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's a word that in
Like lag. I
Yeah,
can't really say
sometimes I say I'm lagging, and they're
Yeah.
like, "You're what?"
lagging.
Legging?
Yeah.
Like a legging?
Like
No,
leggings.
lag.
Lagging.
Like
Yeah.
the do.
Lag.
Oh, no, I
like
know.
a
I just
computer.
said it sounds like legging. Like
Yeah.
We're just,
Yeah.
we know how to correctly say it. Like, right?
Oh, yeah.
Correctly.
Yeah,
Correctly,
correctly.
of
I'm ready
course.
for a supercut of all the times that we talk about Canadian lingo and us butchering it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's American lingo and then butchering
Yeah,
it. That's
true.
Come on, I'm waiting for the supercut where like you just got cut all all the inappropriate things I say like all together. Like everything I say like sarcastically, just like cut
no.
together as if it's like a serious thing, and you just
Twit
misrepresent
logger,
me.
like Peter
Okay.
Park.
Oh my god, my experience with Peter Park.
Dude, Kyedae and Rex, R.E. Peter Park on the same day. I'm just like, well,
Oh my god.
rest in
the
peace,
cast.
my career. Well, they're gonna clip this exact part if I ever do get canceled. You know, like this is like things that don't age well. This will be one of those things. I'm already calling it. Like if I
Yeah.
ever do, so there is that.
Are you fearful of cancel culture?
Well, I'd like to think that I don't really think and or say anything that like is like edgy or shitty, I guess. Like I don't have any like strong I don't say anything or think a certain way about like minorities or like religious groups,
Yeah.
etc. I mean, I think Scientology is weird. That's just crazy. I don't know if I should say that. Is that bad? Do we have any Scientologists in the 100 Thieves?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I'm a little scared now. Like, what if 100 Thieves is backed by big Scientology and I'm just like absolutely fucked now?
No, you're
Tom
good.
Cruise.
He's gonna be
Buy
dead in a
some.
week.
Yeah,
Just
Tom
watch.
Cruise is breathing down my neck. Oh yeah, Peter went on a vacation. Didn't tell. Didn't
Get
tell his
outta here.
girlfriend. Didn't tell his family. He'll be back at some specific time.
Goodbye,
No,
Peter.
he's
Wait,
not.
didn't the founder of Scientology's wife just go missing? Like straight up?
Stop.
Yeah, I think
Get
so.
out of here.
No, I'm not kidding. I think that's a. Hold on. I'm completely serious, by the way. I think that they say that she went like out of town or something.
That's freaky. Yeah, I don't know. For me, I am a little afraid of cancel culture for sure. Like I've said my fair share of like stupid shit and I've learned from it. So like it's not that I avoid all of these like conflicting topics, but I have to say like I don't really talk about politics. I don't like talking about money, like all of those things that make people like really upset and like
Yeah.
I
know?
love talking about money, specifically what I spend it on. Loot boxes.
Like I was gonna say Gachapon.
Yeah. Which makes me sad because I'm addicted to Overwatch 2 and they got rid of the loot boxes.
Yeah.
And I know that's probably for the best, honestly. Like, we don't want kids to be hooked on loot boxes. But, dude, leveling up in Overwatch, getting that one loot box and just... ba-da-da-da-da-da, it go, doo, doom, 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 and then you get like a legendary. Oh, God. Ba-na-na-na-na. Oh.
Well, I think they did
Nut.
that mostly because of the EU laws.
Yeah,
now,
I think
'cause They
so.
can't do loot boxes, so like the game just couldn't come out there if they kept in loot boxes.
oh, okay, that makes
I
sense.
had no idea.
Yeah, I think that's why. Which is... I wonder if Apex will... Like, other games that have loot boxes will, like, go that route
That's a great
eventually.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is
But-
it just solely for the addiction and the gambling aspect?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah.
it's because kids play video games. Kids then like get addicted to the dopamine hit of like loot boxes. Then they want to spend money, and yeah, it's not a good system overall. Honestly, like it is like very predatory if it's not regulated properly.
Right.
But goddamn, is it good? Jesus, the feeling. I mean,
Really? I get nothing. out of
Really?
it. I've done so many roles on like Genshin. I've done like I'm pretty sure I did CS:GO boxes before. I've spent like money on it and I have no feeling.
Wow.
Yeah.
you are a better person than I am. I fall victim to all like the schemes.
But
It
you know,
depends, though. It depends, because like the only time I got one out of Apex was when I got a heirloom, and it happened to me at like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Red?
Yeah,
Right?
the
That's
red
the
like
color?
shards. At 3 a.m. in the morning, I'm like, all right, let me check this. And I'm, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, because it was recording.
Yeah.
Because they record everything, but like a CS:GO. But I never played CS:GO, but yeah, people would feel the same way. But you could sell those for like actual money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
I will say CS:GO probably has some of the worst loot box
Yes.
opening animations. I think Genshin Impact is also up there. I think it's
for worst.
yeah, it's like fairly boring when the star just turns gold. You know,
I guess
I think Apex is actually pretty good. Like the little robot dude opens up in different ways.
The only problem is that I usually do it when I'm about to queue up for a game, and the queues happen so quickly that most of the time it'll open and I'll be in the game already.
it's so
And I
tempting.
don't know what it is, and they
Oh
make
my
it really
God.
difficult to know like what you got out of
Oh
it.
my god.
Yeah, I agree. You
That's
see
mostly
that
my-
beam
me
of gold
problem.
light, you
Yeah.
know, and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, what is it? And then,
Yeah.
and it's like 58 in queue. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, no, I totally. That happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
So then the whole game you're just talking, you're thinking about what you got.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Exactly.
wait,
And there
that's-
isn't something that says like, oh, this is what you just last opened. You just have to.
Yeah.
figure
You
it
have to figure out what you got.
So I'm
Oh,
just
wait,
thinking
that's
like,
crazy.
oh yeah, guys, let's hot drop. Totally unrelated to the fact that I just opened a legendary skin. Like, can we just like hot drop fast, and then die, go back to lobby, check. Turns out you got a fucking legendary banner or some shit. So like that's actually the biggest cuck ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember thinking like when I first started playing Overwatch back in I think it was like 2016.
16 is when it came out. I
And I was thinking like, oh yeah, opening loot boxes feels pretty good, man. Holy shit, that golden disc that turns into a skin. Oh, that's nice. So holy shit, sorry. I have like talking about it like I have an addiction. I'm fine. I could quit.
Are you fine?
I could quit gacha whenever I want. In fact, I've quit like 6 times. Like so, I'm good. Don't
Is that
worry
really
about
quitting then?
Yeah.
Like, are you
It's
supposed
not
to quit
really
the first
quitting.
time?
I could quit when I quit all the time. Okay.
Putting
Yep.
it on pause.
Copium.
Okay. So I should probably put a disclaimer here. Gambling is bad. All forms of gambling are bad. Please make sure to only spend money that you are able to spend. Okay. I do not want to ever promote like loot boxes or gambling in a way where it's like you are spending money that is like not yours to spend essentially. So be responsible with your finances, okay? You have to remember that I make an amount from streaming and sponsorships where it's like I'm able to like spend this money on loot boxes and stuff. and it's like unrealistic for other people to spend like this amount of money on. Yes, sorry.
Did you say you're just rich?
Yeah. That's,
Well, I
Wow.
wouldn't. No, okay, I wouldn't say I'm rich.
Elitist.
Listen, I wouldn't say
Elitist.
I'm rich. Okay, what do you say? What would you say is rich? What do you consider rich?
Well, I mean, you were just. I was just going off what you're saying.
There's different types of rich.
True.
You
That's
know,
true.
there's like money, you know, like tangible, whatever, like material goods, and then there's like richness in health. There's experiences. Exactly. I feel like that to me is only able to be done for me because of the money I make. At least that's how I see it. Because like before, I would work minimum wage and I'd have school, and it'd just be like, it'd be horrible, honestly.
God, this is gonna go over so badly. Like people are gonna be like, these guys don't consider themselves rich. These fucking pieces of shit.
It's all relative. It's all relative.
I would say that I would say that I'm well off. I am comfortable. I am able to do things that like do a lot and afford a lot of things that like I would have dreamed of like 4 or 5 years ago. Like the amount of like penny pinching that I had to do like when I was like jumping from shitty minimum wage job to minimum wage job, like that person would be disgusted with like the amount of money I spent on loot boxes today. So there is that. So I would like to think I'm not like completely out of touch yet. But once I get to Hassan's bracket, oh bro, don't even talk to me if you don't make a certain amount of money, okay? Don't even look at me.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. Aria, I'm kidding.
Aria.
Aria's so
I like
concerned for me.
Hassan. Yeah, he's cool.
Oh, of course.
I love
Yeah.
Hassan too.
Yeah.
He's intimidating though. Like I remember one time at a party, I talked to him about politics because I didn't know what else to talk to him about. Because I was like, I don't want him to like see me as stupid or anything. So let's talk about politics. Yeah, it was not smart. He's like, you know that like you talk about other stuff too. And I was like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's actually funny because I did talk to him about cancel culture, and he gave me really nice advice. He's like, Aria, look, people try to cancel me every day, and you know it's one of those things where things do blow over with time, and yeah, as long as you know your sense of self. So that advice I really appreciated.
Yeah.
Time.
yeah.
I used to be super scared too.
I also used to be like super scared in general. But I realized like I've seen what other content creators have done, like horrible things. And
Have
like
not.
it actually does just blow over. The internet has such a short like memory span where they just kind of move on to the next thing, you know? Because a lot of what we do, a lot of like who we are is just like content for them, you know?
I had a quick question for you. How did you get into streaming?
Oh my god. So basically I started off doing a cosplay for League of Legends, and
Which
I made
character?
Wicked Lulu, the skin. Yeah, it was like a black and red skin on Lulu, and I did it all by hand. I did the giant hat too.
Wow.
Yeah, out of wires and stuff, and it took me 3 whole days straight, no sleep. Then I went to AX the next day, and I met Lily's acquaintances and close friends. And they were like, wait, are you a fan of League? And I'm like, yeah, I am. Do you know Lily? And then I got introduced to Lily, and we became addicted to just playing League together into the late night. And my dad kicked me out. He was like, it's you or the computer. And then he was going to throw away my computer, which he was very serious. And he was going to buy me like a really crappy laptop to do college stuff with. And that was that. So I was like, all right, I'm leaving with my tower. And I hit up Lily, and she was nice enough to lend her couch at the time. And that's how I got into all of this, pretty much.
Oh my
Yeah.
Damn.
She showed me the ropes.
Thanks, Dad.
Respect though.
Yeah, actually, no, that was the best thing my dad ever did for me.
Yeah, really like push you to actually achieve, like go for like what you want to do.
But also, if I were a parent and I saw my kid gaming every day till like 4 or 5 a.m., no sleep, and like you can see that she's frail, not getting enough health, I would be worried too. So that's why I'm like, okay, I don't think I would want this for my kid. I just got really freaking lucky. This is not normal, guys.
No, I agree. Like I would, if my kid wanted to be a content creator, I'd be like, fuck no, you're gonna be, no, you're not, no,
Yeah.
no,
no.
no, you know you're not, you little fuckhead. So,
I'm
well, it's
the
more just
same
like
way.
I would give them an opportunity to try it, as so long as they are also like, oh wait, actually, content creation specifically, I don't know. You know what? I would be like, okay, let's do a test stream. Let's do a test stream because you're gonna get 0 viewers anyway. You little fuck. Let's do it. Let's do
Not titling as Peter Part's son.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do a. No, by then I would have fallen off like so fucking hard. Like so they can't even. They can't even.
about
They can't even derive any clout from me at that point. Okay.
Oh my God,
So
stop it.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna watch your stream. Okay. You go live. I'll watch your stream. If you can't make me laugh once.
Wait, that's so funny.
You cannot. I will delete your Twitch account myself.
Peter, you wouldn't even like watch it online. You'd be in the corner, just standing there.
Yeah, just like a specter in this room. Be like, that's not a funny joke.
It's funny you say that. My ex, actually, he was a pro league player. And I asked him about that. If your kid wanted to go pro league, he said, yeah, beat me 1v1 first. And I was like, oh, you think you'll still have it when you're like an adult? And he's like, yeah. So that's really
probably
cool.
like enough to beat your kid.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
like I will probably like 1v1 my own kid. I'm not even a pro player and be like, "Hi, you're fucking
You're
shit.
really
Do
good
your
at
homework."
games. You're really good.
I'm okay. I'm
you're
like
really good.
I told Kyedae this where like I am just good enough to know how bad I am. Does that make sense? Like I'm good enough to like be like okay, like I kind of got the mechanics down. I'm kind of doing okay. But like when you actually play people who are actually good, you just get shit on.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I feel that.
How did you start?
Oh, it was Tyson. As stupid as that sounds, like people have heard the story before, but yeah. So I started dating him, and then he was a pro in like on C9 for CS:GO, and then he switched over to Valorant, and that's when everything started kind of like blowing up for him. And he and like a few other really close friends of mine were like, "Why don't you just start streaming?" And I hate being on camera as much as like. Some people are like, no, you don't. You love being on camera. But like, I get really shy. It also like drains energy for me, like having like constant like attention on me. But yeah.
Me lurking in your chat, watching your gameplay at all times.
But basically, coming up this Halloween, like 2 years ago, I did a Halloween stream, and that's kind of how it all started. And then I did a just chatting stream like after, and it kind of blew up from there. So yeah,
Love it.
Wait, so actually, I kind of wanted to clarify like the timeline of your lore. Okay. So like you told us about how like you got into content creation, but I also know that you have like a background in like the culinary arts. So how did that like kind of like intertwine or overlap?
I love watching your cooking stream.
Yeah. In high school, I would say I majored in like textiles and cooking. In Vancouver, they have
Wait,
pretty
you
in-depth.
major in high school?
Well, not really major, but like you can choose your electives, and then you can continue on with it, like for like junior, senior year. So you'll become more like seasoned and more in advanced intermediate levels.
I get it. Seasoned.
Oh,
Because food.
well, I didn't mean that.
How do you do? What is it called? The snare jump? Like, what is that called?
The badumtis.
But I thought it has like there was like a phrase for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit. Tanner must know this. Tanner, do you know? Fuck you. God damn it. He's only here for being good looking. God,
Yeah, so I did sewing, I did fashion, and I did cooking. And then in the American high school, when I moved here junior year, they had a club that was like classes outside and competitive levels. So then I went to cake decorating.
Oh, so there's literally unrated and comp?
Yeah, they're unrated and comp, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did unrated during school. Then I did comp outside of school. And then I was really close to going to Le Cordon Bleu after because I got scouted.
Okay.
And they were going to give me like a year or something. But when I toured the place, it was mainly people that were older, like late 20s, mid 30s even.
Oof.
Us
Continue.
now. Anyways, yeah, so my dad toured it with me, and he was like, hey, like, I love you, and I know you're really talented, or you love what you do, but I feel like when I see people that are older doing this, you can also come back to it like a passion project or whatever. He wanted, because I was fresh from high school, to like keep my studious habits and like at least do community college or get that out of the way first. And he's like, if you still love it, and after 2 years, go back. And great advice, Dad, because I wouldn't think I would be happy doing food. Sorry, I'm getting a little nervous.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
you're
We love
good.
hearing about like your lore. So
Yeah. But yeah, and then I met Lily. I was always a gamer, always. But actually in Vancouver, it was kind of not that cool to be a gamer. At least when I was in.
Oh
elementary
no,
school.
trust.
I kept it
fully
a
aware.
secret. I would play Maple, I would play Neopets, and I was addicted, or in Pokemon, but I wouldn't tell anyone.
What was your first game?
My first game, I mean, like, I was addicted to Reader Rabbit and, like, Carmen Sandiego.
Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah.
Math Blaster? Any Math Blaster
Math
fans?
Blaster, Word Munchers.
Word Munchers. Holy shit.
But I would hog the computer and I would play those.
just
all day.
unlocked the memory.
You never played, like, CD-ROMs for, like, learning?
Do you know what a
The
CD-ROM
CD-ROM?
is?
No, I don't.
So
No, she,
You know,
no, she
I don't
knows.
even think-
She knows. She's joking. She's joking.
I don't.
You don't know what a CD-ROM is? It's a CD.
no, but PCs now, because your PC does not have like a CD.
Oh,
I know what you're talking about though. Like
Right.
at computer labs.
Yes,
Like you press the button and it would come out.
Yes.
Yeah.
the way she describes it is like,
Oh, my gosh.
Well, because it's a C. You know what a CD is, but CD-ROM would be the.
Okay, that
what you put in
when you
there.
explain it to me, I know. I just don't know
Yeah.
the name that correlates to
Right.
like the piece. But yeah, okay.
yeah. So basically,
talking
in our youth, there was I mean, it's probably still a thing now, but like basically, educational games were a big thing, like a big market, and you would just like play these like English or math or whatever history related games that are like very like they were like point and click adventures a lot of the time.
A lot of them were point and
No,
clicks.
I had that too. Do you remember math games? 1, 2, 3. Is that what it was?
Probably, like, yes.
Unless-
There are a lot of
There
them.
are
Yeah, there were a lot.
Yeah, but I remember doing it for typing specifically.
Yeah, they had
Like,
some of
Is it
those.
space kind of related?
Yeah,
Yes. I did the same.
What was the one? Dude, I remember. Oh shit! I'm thinking of something completely
What,
unrelated.
Pajama
I was thinking
Sam?
of Chex Quest
Chex Quest, but that was because they used to put the CD-ROMs in the cereal.
in the cereal box.
So
it
like
wasn't. It was.
collected all of them.
yeah.
So-
they would do educational ones.
It
Yeah,
was
they
the
stopped.
best.
They don't
they
do
used
that
to
anymore.
put like they don't even really put physical objects into cereal anymore. It's always code and download. But
Biggest choking
before
hazard, I think. Also, yeah.
they would put the CD-ROMs in there, and then you could take it. And they had ones. They had like a Chex Quest, which you would get in Chex cereal.
That's
Yeah.
so
Chex
cool.
Quest was actually a good
I
game.
loved when there was like stuff in cereal boxes.
I
Yeah.
collected Pajama Sam games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pajama
Pajama
Sam.
Sam.
I love Pajama.
He was the blue kid
Yep.
in the pajamas.
Oh yeah. Okay.
With
I
the
remember
cape?
now.
I played all the games.
Dude,
What?
those,
I don't know.
For
I
opening
that's when we
never-
became
It's so
real
sad.
gamers.
But yeah, my addiction started pretty young.
because
beanies.
those are the games that I could get away with playing because they were educational games. So like, but they were still fun though. Like I still enjoyed playing them. But like, yeah, it was kind of harder to like sell like to my mom. Like, oh, mom, Final Fantasy is basically like reading a book. It's like the same thing.
I've scammed my dad before.
Really?
So my dad would yell at me all the time about playing games, and he wants me off it. And then I was playing Gunbound. Do you know Gunbound?
No.
Ah.
Okay, don't.
They're like
think
little
so.
robots, and then you basically just try to shoot other people, but then you can like calculate high angles and stuff, and every
Oh,
bot has
math.
a different. But it's not actually math. Well, sort of.
So
a
basically, you're
little
like
bit.
in tanks and you shoot
geometry.
each other.
Yeah, like angles and geometry.
Yeah.
Yes. So I had a protractor kit. So I literally took the ruler out, like the little protractor, and I pressed it against my monitor. I'm like, Dad, I'm doing math. It's a game for math.
You cheat. Oh my god.
I love
And he
that.
believed me.
Disgusting cheater.
I played Gunbound for hours, and I'm like, Dad, it's for math.
Gunbound was the first game I got scammed in.
Wait, oh, you gave your account info?
No, it was some dude was like, hey, if you let me beat you in a game like 50 times in a row, I will give you this armor set that I'm wearing. And I'm like, oh.
And you did it for...
Yeah, so I think I sat there for like 2 hours just loading into games repeatedly, and he just whooped my ass. And by the end of it, he just like, he unfriended me, blocked me, and then like disconnected. And I was just like, I just like sat there. I was like,
Oh man.
I was a dumbass kid. That's when I learned that the world is filled with evil people. Evil fucking people. Yeah.
Have you got scammed?
No, I don't think so.
I've gotten scammed, and I got so mad about it that I tried to scam someone else. Because I was like, petty? Yeah, I was so petty. I'm like, I can't believe I lost
I
this
can't
really
be the
rare
only one that
set.
falls for this shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I can't believe I was this stupid. I gave my account info. I was really young. And then I went on a different game. I got scammed on Gaia Online, and then I hopped onto Puzzle Pirates. And I tried to scam someone. And then the GM immediately like caught on. Like they're fast. And then they like can TP you to like a private island pretty much. And I felt like I was getting in trouble. Yeah. And the first time I got TP'd to this private island, I immediately logged off. And then like maybe 15 minutes later, I log back on. He TPs me automatically. He's just like, don't run away. And I'm like, oh! That traumatized me. Yeah, I'm literally like, hey, I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Bye. And I deleted the game. I'm like, never playing this again. never.
That's so scary.
Yeah, but as
Oh
a kid,
my
I was
God.
like,
Damn, that kind of damn. I don't. This story's kind of weird, but like, so I used to go on Newgrounds a lot when I was in elementary school and like middle school, and like, so Newgrounds, like, there's a lot of like free Flash games on there and stuff, and I found some random Flash game of this like really suspicious looking dude. He's like wearing a trench coat and a hat, and like,
I know where this is going.
do you know? Okay, yeah, you probably do, but he's just like, he's like, do you want me to open my jacket? He's like, are you sure? And you keep pressing yes. It's like, are you sure you wanted me to open my jacket? Are you sure? This is your final warning. And I was like, yeah, because like you're curious. And like I'm just like a kid, like whatever. And he's like, okay. And he opens his jacket and it just shows his penis, right? Like it's a flat. It's like a drawing or something.
Oh my
but
God.
it shows it for like a second, and immediately police sirens start blaring.
Oh my God, yes.
And it's just saying like, wee, wee, wee. The police are coming to your address right now. You are under arrest. Please give yourself up to the law. And I remember closing it so fast and just I started crying because like I'm like 9 years old. I'm like, I'm going to jail. Like I actually thought I was fucking going to jail. Like I was legitimately in trouble. And then my mom comes home and is like, what the fuck are you like? What's wrong with you? Why are you crying so hard? And I told her what happened, and she just like was like, you are the biggest fucking dumbass ever. Like she was like laughing, but she was also just like she could not believe how dumb I was. So yeah, that was a pretty traumatic memory from my childhood. I'm curious if anyone else played that game and thought the same way.
I think I saw videos of people playing it. Or there was like, I was on like Game Facts or something, and people were talking about, oh, have you guys played the game?
Game Facts.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
Game Facts. So Game Facts was a website that had game guides. Like they would have like walkthroughs and tutorials.
And forums as well.
And
where
forums.
People would talk about, oh, how do you beat this part of the level? Or,
Damn,
yeah.
I miss that. Like I actually use GameFAQs a lot for like my Final Fantasy playthroughs if I want like 100% it or like figure out. Like I remember I used it a lot for Final Fantasy X to find all like the hidden Aeons, like the secret ones. So I don't know if you guys have played FF10.
Nope.
You fuckers. That was a good one. Yeah, GameFAQs was like I use that shit heavily actually.
Yeah.
And I'm curious when I stopped using it.
I think they redesigned the site at a certain point. I probably stopped using it in the 07, 08 or something. I
also want to say I stopped playing like JRPGs as much because when I first got into gaming, it was a lot of single player JRPG experiences. I really liked like Final Fantasy, Breath of Fire, like those kinds of games. And then like over time, like I became more of a multiplayer gamer. So like you didn't really need like GameFAQs anymore for that shit. So
Are you cold? Do you want the blanket?
Oh no, I it's a habit.
Okay.
okay.
Just want to make
Oh
sure.
no, you're good. You're good. We just wanted to check.
I'm not cold at all. Thank you.
Yeah. Damn.
My voice is like cracking. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Do you need water or anything?
Oh no, I haven't. No, it's just Overwatch. Have you started?
Yeah, I did. I'm sponsored, so
Do you like it?
I actually really like it.
Let's cue it up.
go.
Me and Aria actually played a little bit yesterday.
I love.
She's kind of a crack diva.
You're cracked at everything you play.
No, I'm okay.
You're like I don't really play this. Plays it and he like gets so much substantial damage, and I'm like,
Shut the fuck up.
it's true.
Goddamn
Abe
liar.
is right. You can play anything.
Okay, well, shut up.
What
Anyway,
do you play?
I hate it when
I play
people
tanker
compliment
support.
me.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I'm a tanker support main as well.
I do like Kiriko is like a
Oh,
She's fun.
She's
yeah.
fun.
She's a lot of fun.
I love
get
having
bodied
her on
as
my
her, though.
team, for sure.
Yeah, she's difficult, but like I'm really bad with her like knives. Like
The
for
travel
damage.
time, right? Like I'm still getting used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what helps?
What?
I actually got this tip from John Masayoshi, who got it from Sleepy, who's a Overwatch or ex Overwatch pro. Like he said to just switch the left click and the right click, so your primary fire or your auto attack is now your left,
Yeah.
and then your heal is your right
That's
click.
so much
that makes
smarter.
I did the same thing with even though I'm on console, so but with Sojourn.
Oh
So
yeah.
Sojourn is the one who has the like rail gun. She goes, and then all
pew.
the power that's built up, she shoots the laser.
Yeah.
The
That's so
Canadian.
smart.
She's Canadian.
Oh, she is.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
Sojourn
that.
is the Canadian. I think Farah is also Canadian. But yeah, I swapped that so that you could be more precise with the left. If I was playing on PC, left click, then right do the primary.
Okay, that makes
same
sense.
thing.
I'm fucking addicted to this game. I've been playing it so goddamn much.
Same.
Like people have been trying to make plans with me to play other games, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? that doesn't sound like Overwatch coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
And there's also a mini game, like a custom game that's really fun called Genji Ball. I highly recommend you try
So
Genji Ball.
troll.
You just like bounce balls back toward each other. Like you reflect and there's like a very tight timing, but the ball just like bounces back and forth between other players. And then like if you don't time it right, it explodes and kills you. So it's like last man standing. It's really fun though.
The
I love
McCree one is funny.
Diva Egg. Diva Egg is my
Fuck
favorite
is
one.
Diva
I have
Egg?
to
So
try that.
Diva Egg is everybody starts off as a diva and you have like 100 health and it's like a regular
He's in
game.
a small to big.
And then when you get knocked out of your diva, you become a random hero
Oh, what?
with like your ult already, and then you fight, and if you build up enough ult, which comes quick, you can get back into the Diva Egg, and then you pop out as a different hero.
Wait, that sounds kind of fun.
It's
That sounds
really
hilarious.
fun.
But what if you pop out as like a Mercy or something?
I popped out as a Widow? It's terrible because like
you're just getting
your
bodied
ult
by the
doesn't do.
divas?
Yeah, because you pop out with your ult,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Got it.
eventually you build it back up. You go back in, and then
That sounds fun. I'd be down to try that.
Oh,
yeah. I really like that Overwatch has made it so that you could like do shit while you're waiting for your queue. Like that's like the smartest thing.
Yeah, I know.
True.
That's what I wish Valorant did. Because, like, I don't know what it is. Valorant is my baby. I'm so, like, in love with the game, even though I fucking hate the game, you know? So, like, I have a really hard time weaning off of, like, Valorant and going to, like, any other game.
How long
So
do the
good.
queues usually last for Valorant?
Oh,
Like,
for me, like,
competitive?
I'm Ascendant, so it's, like, maximum 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a while you wait for that game.
Yeah, it's usually a lot longer if you're in like a 5 stack. Like
Yes.
I remember me and some friends were in a 5 stack, like with Ryan Higa and stuff, and like our queue was like an hour and 20 minutes. Like not even joking.
Holy shit.
We just wanted to see like how long it would go, and it went over an hour. And like I've heard like Radiance will sometimes like the queue will be
was,
that long.
Like 17 hours one time. He like sat.
What?
He sat there for a social experiment because it was taking so
smart.
long, and he just sat there. He fell asleep on stream. I'm pretty sure like it was like an absurd amount of time.
Wow.
Like,
That's crazy.
yeah. So
And I'm surprised you didn't miss it.
no, he didn't. He
Oh
woke
my
up and it
gosh.
was still cute.
Oh my god.
how
Good
bad
God,
it was.
man. That's crazy.
That was like the start of Valorant. So thankfully
They've fixed it up a bit.
they fixed a lot.
Yeah. I don't like the new UI though.
It's because they want it the same as mobile. Have you seen the new like interface?
Wait, how
Is it
how
live
recent
yet?
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh, it's live?
yesterday.
So it
Oh,
looks like
then I
Overwatch
haven't.
now, where all the main buttons are on the left side.
I was gonna say I hate the Overwatch one.
Well, a good thing that two different games have the same one. I mean, there are a lot of games that have this now. So like I know
Yeah.
there's like Dead by Daylight and a few others, but like yeah, all of it is just like listed on the left again.
Yeah,
And
so
this
you
is
have to
for
exit
mobile?
out of the main menu and then go
Yeah.
back to stuff. Ugh.
Maybe it's just a free to play thing. You know?
I fucking hate it. Sucks.
I'll pay for the old one back.
Honestly,
Pay for the old
Like
one.
I can't believe I'll say like I actually prefer Apexes now.
Yeah,
And I don't think
is
Apex
good.
is.
Well,
There's some things where like I kind of have to like search around for
it's just
it.
too much. I like it. Keep it simple.
Apex is confusing for me.
Yeah, it is confusing.
I don't play Apex often, but like to me the interface is like crazy. It's like the top bar and then isn't there right?
Yeah.
And then there's like the
But there's like also bottom
left,
right. There's
and then,
also like options when you click on the individual characters.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The addiction is too real.
Yeah.
I did 20 hours back to back.
That's crazy. You're actually known for your kind of degen level
Yeah.
streams though.
When
where
I'm
you,
addicted to something.
you'll just play like fucking forever.
Insane.
Yeah.
And you solo queue a lot too, which is like your
all
mental.
of it.
I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
I don't know how the fuck either of you guys solo queue. Like I just can't, man. I
Yeah,
really
I
can't.
solo queued for 15 hours of Valorant like a few days ago.
I'm the
Yep.
same way.
I lose faith in
Nice.
humanity straight up. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's painful. Yeah. But it's nice to be like addicted to a game again though.
It really
It's
is.
been good. There are like some things I want changed out of it for sure. But overall still a really fun experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you if you
Yeah.
do you delve into like food making content creation at all? Like do you follow other food TikTokers or YouTubers or anything like that?
Yeah. Mainly just Trisha and Newt.
Okay.
Yeah, Newt's awesome. Yeah, and I also follow like groups like Tasty or some YouTube groups that do food stuff, food related things, and restaurants too. Like I like to see what restaurants have to offer. But yeah, that's kind of I've always had a huge interest for food.
Cool. Is there like a dream collab you would have in mind?
Ooh.
Like if you could name any like food content creator, like even like celebrity chefs,
Yeah.
like who would you do it with, and what would you make?
I mean, I've said this before on stream, but I'm so jealous of Carl Jacobs for the whole idiot sandwich with Gordon Ramsay. I'm like, that's just so iconic, and yeah, that would be crazy.
You would want to recreate the idiot sandwich with Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have like a specific chef where I'm like, oh my God, like everything about you I love. Like your technique, your vision. Like for me, like I enjoy just mostly eating it and taking it in, like the experience. Yeah. But as for the collab, because for me, something I've noticed is that like when I'm making my own thing, my own craft, it's like I can either teach the person how to make it, but I wouldn't want to like, it'd be hard for me to work together on something unless it's like kind of troll and silly.
Well, we've actually worked together a few times. Like we
Yeah,
made
like-
takoyaki and okonomiyaki, and they actually turned out really good.
yeah.
So like it was good.
So
It was fun.
bad.
I highly. If you guys ever have the opportunity to do a collab stream or a cook along with me with Aria, I would highly recommend it. It was a
Yeah,
good
so
experience.
in an instructor-student type scenario, I love that.
Yeah,
I
and
love
I
it.
didn't die. Like that was sick. Like there were knives involved, but like I was
Yeah.
not injured. Like it was good.
Yeah, but as for like creating something together or like getting input, I get a little nervous because like personalities are different and visions are different.
For sure.
I don't want to hurt people's feelings too, so it's like okay, it might be a little bit
Sweet.
harder.
I totally get that. Like
Yeah.
as someone who has kind of like a crass, like sarcastic personality, like I'm so scared whenever I collab with someone that I've never collabed with before because
Yeah.
I'm a little like oh shit, like am I gonna like accidentally hurt their feelings? Like am I
Yeah,
gonna go too
same.
hard? Like because I'm very banter heavy. Like there are times where like I have apologized to people after stream and be like, hey man, like I'm really sorry. If like anything I said like may have hurt your feelings. Like
We had a blunder once.
yeah, but like like in the end, like most of the times, like it's fine. But like
Yeah,
you know,
it's
it's always
always
better to be
fine.
extra careful. But yeah, I get it. That collab anxiety is definitely
Yeah.
a real thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, Kyedae. I mean, you also do cooking streams too.
Yeah,
So-
but I'm like nowhere near like her level of like expertise.
But
But
do
I
you-
still have fun. I love cooking. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
What is the most complicated thing you've cooked?
Oh my god. I don't know.
Any Japanese cuisine?
Yeah, I do very like basic stuff. I do like kare, I do like karaage, I do tonkatsu. I
Oh
do,
my
like,
God, that's
everything.
impressive. That's basic to you, but like to a lot of people, like multi-steps, the whole breading process, like it could confuse a lot of people. Some people are super scared of oil too. So
Oh yeah,
I'm
no, I
personally
like
scared
dude,
of
that
oil.
shit like hits me. I'm like, okay, I'll keep going. But Tyson, like when he sees something, he's like, ah! It's, like hurts him.
exactly.
I'm like, "Ah,
So
it's
no,
not
that's
that bad."
very I'm impressed, Kyedae.
Oh, thank you, Aria. You're so sweet.
No, I mean,
We can cut this if it's like because I don't want like the whole camera pressure, but I would love to like be a guest on yours
Oh my
and Vinny's
God.
like cooking show thing.
That'd be great. Yeah.
You guys look so cute doing
It's,
it.
it's
I would love to like just see it.
yeah, you say
Yeah.
that until you're there, and then fucking Vinny puts an unpeeled avocado in front of you and sticks a knife
Oh,
in
my
it.
reactions are gonna be the best then because
Yeah.
I can't hide any of my emotions, especially when I see things that are done like improperly. I'm like,
Yeah.
it'd be really funny.
What Kyedae cooked me actually was actually really good. So
I believe
was
it.
really
I
impressed with it.
liked it.
So, and she kept saying like, oh, "This is so bad." Like normally, like
Because I have to wait for Vinny every fucking time, man. He's so slow, and then all my food is cold by the time that the guest eats it. And I'm just like, again, another cold dish.
listen, man, you never want someone to serve you a dish and be like, "I think that's cooked enough." So like, yeah, that's the Vinny cooking experience. Okay,
yeah.
Well, okay.
But I mean, honestly, no, it was really that bad. I was trying to help him save some face. No, it was pretty bad. Yeah, but. Is there a dish that you have in mind, like a dream dish that you would want to be able to cook?
Yeah, here, let me find it. So every single country that I ever go to, I go to a few Michelin star restaurants to kind of gauge like the best.
I'm the same.
I am such a foodie.
Oh my God.
Like I would love. We should go eat food. Aria.
yes.
But
Oh my
in
God, wait.
Berlin, I went to this restaurant, and the chef is Tim Rao. He's a world-renowned chef, and he's known to be quite a prick. Let me just say.
Oh yeah, most chefs are like
Yeah.
the ones that are up there.
I heard like the top chefs have an ego for
Oh,
sure.
major
yeah,
ego.
I mean that's what make them like kind of stand
Yeah,
out though, because they're so
that's the
stuck in their
thing.
ways.
No, exactly. I won't even lie to you. The people who are the best within their field, majority of the time, are very cocky. They know that they're the best. They act like they're the best because they know they are the best.
Yeah, I heard like the top like neurosurgeons are like straight up sociopaths.
A lot of people.
Like actually, like they have actual like fucking god complexes and think that they are like ascended and above.
So
Which
funny.
like I guess you kind of want out of someone that's working on your fucking
True.
brain.
I would
but
be
like
nervous.
I don't
yeah.
think you could ever be in a relationship with one for sure.
Oh no, I want to do this dessert. It is like meringue with like kiwi puree and everything. I wouldn't. It's not necessarily like cooking. I would say it's more like
Hold on, I'm zooming turn them
A
on.
lot of it is plating.
plating more than anything else.
Learning the quenelle technique.
But yeah,
and
I
everything.
really want to
That looks
do
good.
more like technical, like
Yes.
really small, like pastry type stuff too. I
Come
feel like
over.
that is like
I have everything, and I have double of everything too.
She really does. Like she has everything ready.
we can easily recreate that.
Or she'll like straight up go to like the local market and like pick up fresh ingredients.
Yeah, I like farmers
Really?
markets are
oh my
a
god,
huge
I
thing
love
for
to
me.
go to the farmers market
Yeah.
with you.
Let's
Holy
freaking go.
shit.
But yeah, I'm the
I
exact
love
same way as you. So
food.
I'm about to go to New York, and I'm looking at like Michelin restaurants.
That's
And, like, I'm the exact
amazing.
same as you.
Yeah, I love
that
it.
regard.
It is the best. But like in Europe, you'll find some of the best stuff. Like I went
Can't wait to
to
go.
one Michelin star, like a Michelin star restaurant that only specializes in desserts, and it was insane.
I'm such a sweets guy now. Fuck, that sounds amazing.
No, the thing is that some of it wasn't even sweet, which was insane. They had this, oh my god, I didn't even take a photo of my favorite one. They had this Belgian waffle, so it's sweet. It's really, really fluffy, with basically kimchi powder.
Oh,
And the inside of the Belgian waffle had cheese stuffing, like filling.
Like
And you-
sweet cheese.
So it's
Or
no,
is it
it's just regular.
Oh.
And so it's like the sweet Belgian waffle with like just a regular kind of like aged cheddar, like a white cheddar, and then with kimchi powder. And it was like like genius people. Like
okay.
serious.
It has to be genius because
Yeah.
upon description, that sounds nasty.
That's
as
what I was
hell.
thinking. Like a sweet cheese or something. Like
Yeah,
like a
No.
but like I would have to
cheese.
try it, like because obviously I'm sure it's delicious,
And
but like
then-
Yeah.
in concept, it like sounds.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. This was it. This is the where is it? Oh my god. Oh yeah. It's a cheesecake, but the cheesecake is legit a wheel of cheese and it has a hole in it and they take espresso with chocolate inside and they poured it in and it was insane. Like oh my god, like the most like crazy type of like food combinations that you would never would never expect.
Wait, what
It was
type of
just-
cheese is it?
It has to be very innovative.
It's like
too.
a
like,
yeah.
It's this
Think-
type of I don't know how to pronounce it.
Sirone?
Yeah, Sirone.
Sirone.
Yeah, but it was just
Never
like
heard
a
of it.
little wheel with like a hole in it and they poured it and like just oh my god, it was
My lactose is kicking in.
Oh,
It
dude,
was
I'm lactose.
insane.
I don't give a fuck, man. Just well, I don't know if I'm
Overexposure helps
lactose,
me.
but
You're lactose tolerant?
really.
I think I'm.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
the first like 3 days I'm struggling.
Yeah.
But then after that, as long as I keep it up, I'm good.
Oh
Yeah. But then the thing is you have to like drink a glass a day or like eat ice cream
Yeah.
every day or else you will have to retrain it.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
that
so-
sounds horrible though. No.
Yeah. Just a little bit. A little
Yeah.
munch. Like I mean if you skip a day you're probably fine, but yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually confirmed if I'm lactose or not with like the doctor, but like I've noticed that the more dairy products I consume during the day, like the more just like fucked up my digestion and like bowel movements are.
So you probably are slightly.
yeah, probably
So you can
slightly.
be
I think everyone's
slightly-
like probably slightly,
Yeah.
right?
Slightly. You're also when you get older too, and also Asians.
Yes, it's an Asian thing.
So I hit every box, right?
Basically.
Got
yes.
it.
Oh no.
Dope, 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 dope.
Yeah,
Not
dude,
old.
it's so
Dope.
good. I just also the plating at some like restaurants are amazing. Like, oh my god, I could talk about food all day.
Same. I even love like I did ceramics as well, so I even love like really good craftsmanship
Yes.
on like nice plates.
Yo, actually, bowls and plates, like the way it's presented, like those the utensils and cutlery and like everything. I was like, oh, that's so like actually dynamic and important to the dining experience.
Yes.
It's really nice.
Yes.
So like when people tell me that so there's like two types of people where it's like eat to live and live to eat.
Yeah.
I'm very much a live to eat kind of person,
Yeah,
you know?
and live to eat.
Yes.
So like
Thank
I know
goodness.
people like my friend like Shaunik, our friend Sean.
Yeah.
I think he's actually come around more about like eating food for the enjoyment of eating food. But he used to be like a like a unseasoned white chicken with rice every day
Burnt
kind of guy.
chicken.
Burnt
It
chicken.
has to be super dry. He doesn't like juicy stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Fried chicken?
He's oh, he has a cute
dude,
story
the culture
though.
in Wex is just like hurting right now.
No, he's like my mom always burnt it because like she was always busy with work and stuff.
Oh, so it's why he
it's
grew
a,
up.
Yeah, it's a
and
cute
it's a comfort.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cute
Alright,
sad
well,
story,
that-
but yeah.
That makes more
That's
sense.
different.
I mean, but to be fair though, my mom used to overcook steaks from Costco all the time, thinking it was a treat because it was a steak. But like, I'm just like
Not the well
trying
done.
to chew this fucking tire. Like listen, man. My mom overcooked these steaks like throughout my entire life. I've never enjoyed it. I don't have nostalgia for it. I'll never eat like a well done steak and be like, oh yeah, just like mama used to make it. Like no, never.
Do you shudder when people say well done?
I mean, like, yeah, I do think it's like a waste of meat. Like, might as well just eat a hamburger. I feel like there's no flavor, there's no juice. I mean, I guess there's flavor in like the sear or whatever, but like, it's just like like texture is so important, and this shit is just like a block of like unchewable food.
And then they want ketchup with it or steak sauce.
God, it's like that
Yep.
one movie.
I love steak sauce. It's
Well,
true.
no, look, steak sauce ain't bad. It's the ketchup thing that
Ketchup
gets
gets
I
me.
can't eat
That's-
ketchup with anything. Yeah.
Well,
I know, hot take, but I definitely I love ketchup.
To be fair, I do like steak sauce, but with like a cheap steak. Like I will sometimes
Yes.
order like a
Yes.
diner steak with steak
like
sauce.
Yeah, at like one of those like 24-hour
Like a
restaurants.
diner.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a diner.
I actually had it
I don't
just-
like steak that much.
Oh yeah.
Neither does Anita. My
Like,
girlfriend doesn't like it either.
I could have it like once a year and I'm good. You know,
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But like I remember one week when I was in Texas, I had fucking steak every day.
That's
And
you gotta have it
man-
just like once.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And yeah, it's kind of
I could eat brisket every day though.
Brisket's good.
Like barbecue.
like pulled pork, kind of like
yeah, well, you can do different things. You could make it a sandwich. You could have it by itself. You know,
with
different
coleslaw on the
ways.
Like
side.
I like it. I just like the sliced brisket with a nice smoke ring, and the nice smoke ring, and you just dip it in the barbecue sauce, and like maybe have some sides like collard greens and mashed potatoes, maybe some mac and cheese. Fuck, man,
sound-
I love food. God,
sound like back home for me.
dude, I love Southern cooking so much.
Yeah.
dude,
The
like
flavors punch.
it was like biscuits and gravy, and like oh fuck.
Yum.
I would just love to do like a food tour of the U.S. Yeah, just like go
Let's do
through
it.
like make sure I hit like the South, like Texas, New Orleans, and
Come
like
to my part of town.
Yeah?
In Atlanta.
oh yeah, show me
Yeah.
around.
There's some good food down
You
there.
guys
I
have
bet.
a beautiful aquarium, right?
Yes, so we have the
Yes.
aquarium that's like has like whale sharks in it. It's like the biggest indoor aquarium, I
Yes.
think. And then right across from it is the Coca-Cola Museum.
Yeah, I love.
Which
I
is
love
really
it.
cool,
It was
'cause-
Wait, what's a
such wonderful
Coca-Cola
experience.
museum?
It's a museum of Coca-Cola originated in Atlanta, and it's a museum, like a regular museum, but it's really cool and interactive. And then there's a part where you get to taste Coke, like different Coke products from around the world. And they have like 70
Wow!
flavors.
That's
and you can just
sick.
like try them out. They have these cool fountains that like shoot across the room into your cup. It's
Wait,
very
yeah, like
cool.
the
That
roof
does sound
and
cool.
Yeah, like it, like from Jesus, from like the wall, you'll like put it. You'll be over there. You'll put your cup down, and then it'll shoot in the air.
Oh, thank gosh. So you're
And
not
then-
like touching the stream.
No, you're not touching the stream. No, no, no.
Stream
you
of
put it in
Coke
front of
piss,
something,
like
and then
straight
it-
into your cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of Science World in Vancouver.
You've
Fuck,
been? Oh my
yes,
God, yes.
Oh,
I
I love.
love
Is that the one
Science
where like the giant human anatomy sculpture?
There,
Yes,
yeah, there used
they
to
do
be.
have- yeah, they have like different things that come in like seasonally.
Yeah.
they'll change it out. Love it. Oh my
There's
god.
like the
yes.
shadow room where
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it'll be a big flash, it'll go toop, and then your shadow will be stuck to the wall.
Oh, yeah,
It's really
I've
cool.
seen those. I've seen those.
But yeah,
That's pretty cool.
and then like the
Museums are cool.
You like
aquarium's
unlocked
really
like
nice,
my elementary school field trips memory.
too. Yeah,
love
so
it.
good.
Yeah.
I love Vancouver.
Those are good times.
too.
Coca-Cola Museum.
I gotta go.
Yeah, if you go to both of those because they're great.
Like that sounds cool, but it also makes me think, damn, capitalism really worked. Like the point where like you want to go to a museum
Capitalism
about
I
a
mean-
pumped
product.
off today.
Yeah.
I
You
love
see that
sound.
giant polar bear,
Fuck.
you're just like, oh man, I gotta buy it.
Dude, okay, this is
buy
a
it back.
dumb question, but do you think there are an amount of people that died to polar bears because of that Coca-Cola ad? They think like polar bears are like chill and shit.
Do you,
Because
the
of
concept?
The ad?
No, because
Or
you know
they were trying to
there was
shoot
like a
the ad
Coca-Cola
'cause
ad where
it's-
like the polar bears are like all like nice and like drinking Coke together. It's like
I
all
feel like they're
fun
not
and cuddly.
accessible though, like where they are. Like you.
So
wouldn't
yeah,
go
that's
out of
what
your
I'm
way
thinking.
to-
So like,
yeah.
but do you think that there's at least one person that like walks up to a polar bear? And was
No.
like,
No.
I
They
think
just think a bear, and then it's like,
So like I know people
It's
are
cold.
dumb, but like I would hope they're not that dumb.
because I heard polar bears are like the biggest like the biggest human killers of the bears.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. I did.
I don't
get
know
a
how many
sense that
people
they could be friendly. Yeah. Oops.
See, good thing. Yeah, they are aggressive. I heard they will fuck your shit up.
yeah, but how many people are
Lily
chilling
told me about this.
in the Antarctica
Sorry,
area?
why did you say it like that? In the
Because I was trying to
Antarctica.
think if they are in Antarctica, but like you aren't having a lot of people who are there, so maybe like relative to how many people are there to how many people they kill is probably more so than anywhere
I
else.
see.
yeah, I see that.
But
Damn, Isaiah
brown bear
knows his
spot
shit,
was-
man.
Yeah,
I thought baby seals were cute. Like, you know, the baby seals.
Yeah.
And then they grow up and they're like
They are cute.
They're cute, right? But then that's when Lily, like, she told me about how the animal kingdom is super messed up.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, we just see like cute photos of them and we just assume they're cute, so they're nice, but they're not. Like, they're very evil creatures.
that's
Are they evil?
yeah. That's the same way that like hippos and
Oh yeah, hippos will fuck you
hippos
up.
and
sea
what's the-
otters, too.
sea otters, but
Yeah.
Wait, sea otters are
Yeah,
assholes?
I thought sea otters were so cute and they were like my favorites.
They're
And
assholes? No.
yeah, but
horrible.
they're not like
Dolphins. That's what it was.
Yeah, dolphins
are smart.
Dolphins are horrible.
No, killer whales. Sorry, killer whales and hippos. You do
Dolphins
not want to
rape.
mess with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dolphins
Jesus.
rape.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, because they have like crazy smart brains.
Yeah, they're horrible.
Same
But,
with
like,
sea lions. Like all of them.
They're horrible.
Oh,
They
so
don't care.
I learned that sea lions, like, if you somehow get their mouth bacteria on or in you, you will die. Like I heard, like the
What are
mouth
we
bacteria in a
doing
sea
with
lion
these
will
sea lions?
fucking kill you.
What are we kissing these? sea
No,
lions?
I think if you try to pet one and it like bites you or something, or like
GG.
no, like
Oh
so you
my
will
God.
die to like a bacterial infection like really quickly.
Oh my god.
But like I'm also not a marine biologist, so like I just probably read a Reddit article in passing, so I might be completely wrong. But from my boomer memory, I remember reading something about how actually incredibly fatal like sea lion bacteria, like specifically from their mouth, is.
I guess if it seeps into your blood, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true. They do seem dirty. That is fair.
I was gonna say like humans are kind of susceptible to those type of things, anyways. Like with viral infections, because
So squishy.
yeah, and you could literally die from popping a pimple. So like
Yeah.
there's like certain areas of your
Oh
face.
yeah, the fatal triangle. or
yeah,
something?
yeah, and
Yeah.
then if
the what?
yeah, so if you pop a pimple, basically it's just an exposure like
Right,
to
right.
your skin and or inside your body, and yeah, if you put something there like I don't know salmonella or whatever bacteria and it goes through in there, it goes like straight to your brain.
Wait,
or
what's the
something.
fatal triangle?
So I think
though?
it's like
Yeah.
like this triangle on your face, like around like from like the peak of your nose to like
Yeah.
your lips. So like whenever you have a pimple or anything like that, like if you ever have an infection, you could potentially have a fatal one because it leads straight to your brain.
Yeah. So if you're touching your face a
Why am I hearing
lot
about
and
this
then
now?
it goes through
Because
that
it's not
way-
common.
It's not common.
It's
but
there though.
It is on
It is
like,
there.
a way to die
Triangle?
type video. Yeah, no, they'll mention it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, humans we're just squishy.
That's
We
what
are
I was
very
saying. We're
squishy.
squishy. We're just little
Yeah.
squishies.
We're not tanky at all.
It's
Not
just our
tanky.
brain. That is what. Yep. You know.
Yeah.
I got a couple of questions.
Sick.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two questions because we put out a tweet earlier, yesterday, relative to this day,
Cool.
Okay.
asking for questions. One of these is
Do you know how
from-
that's how I found out who today's guests were? From yesterday's tweet.
No, I messaged you. I Discorded
ignored
you.
it, though.
You know, he ignores my Discords all the time.
I'm kidding.
At Silky Strawberry asked, and I'm tweaking this a little bit. If you could own a restaurant, what type of restaurant would you make?
It would be a high-end sweets. Yeah. I love the fine details, and something I learned from cooking in esports, I don't like cooking in masses for people I don't like, so for me at least, if I knew that their common interest is just the art, the beauty, like we share that common interest, I'm more than happy to give out like X amount of plates per day of like a very fine dessert. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Aria.
yeah.
Nice.
So sick. Oh my
Anybody
god.
else?
Dude, I wish she was my roommate. She was
Oh,
food for me all the time. I could cook with her.
never say never. Anyways, next question.
Well, I was gonna follow up with you too, because I've like, I don't think I'd ever go into the restaurant business, but like I was just like, you know how cool it would be. So like for me personally, I grew up in Atlanta, so I had a lot of soul food. I'm also Jewish, so I get a lot of, Jewish food is like its own type of soul food. So I was like, what if you made like Jewish soul food? So like fried chicken with like matzo ball soup.
Dude, oh my
Whoa.
god.
Call it like the restaurant like Ma Soul Tov, like Mazel Tov.
I like it.
Sounds like you have your business
I'm
plan
stealing
already.
that.
I just need somebody who can.
Dude, like one of my favorite restaurants like in the valley is a place called Brent's Delicatessen, and it's a Jewish deli, and it's like so good.
Oh yeah.
And I love going there because it's always open like all the time.
Oh, yeah,
like
24
doesn't matter the
hours.
holidays too. So like
Oh yeah.
it's
Give me
great.
some pastrami, some corned beef.
Yeah. Oh god, a fucking nice little Reuben sandwich stacked up high with some pickle and fries.
You need to stop.
You need to stop. God. I love that we all love food because I love food. I love food a little too much.
Food is the
I've been reading the
best.
comments lately. They could tell I love a little bit too much
Stop.
food too. Listen, man, I'm fat and happy. I don't give a fuck.
I still can't get over the pimple thing.
Oh yeah.
His face, by the way, when
You look
guys were talking about it,
stressed.
She was
Fatal
like,
triangle. I'm like, oh my god, what?
I don't know if it's called the fatal triangle, but like it's something
terrifying.
something triangle.
I just
terrifying.
wouldn't like touch raw chicken or eggs, and then you're like,
Right.
then poking your face with it. Maybe
oh,
not.
Yeah, oh my god.
Okay.
Maybe not.
But honestly, even like an incorrectly popped pimple could go sideways if it's there.
Oh
So
yeah.
I mean, don't worry about it though.
I'll try not to.
Did you hear about the lady that got electrocuted in a pool?
What?
She was like taking a vacation, I think in Vietnam or something, and then it was like there was a hotel pool that was just there was no guests in the pool, and I guess she was the first one of the day. And she stepped her foot and she died.
Wait, why
So
was it?
like the
Why was it
water was
electrified?
Recently?
I think so. Someone I forget. I don't know. It's on TikTok, but yeah. And you know what's messed up is that like they were still trying to bill her for the room.
As they should, right? Because
messed
she
up.
did rent the. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's messed up. But
It's not like she
sorry.
paid with her life.
We were on the topic of like weird ways to die, and I'm like, now I have
is
to
a
like
weird way
see
to die.
people in pools now. And before I'm not gonna be the first one. It's probably like a lamp or heating thing that
Oh my god, yeah.
wasn't.
Jesus.
the standard.
Well,
Anyways,
I hope I don't
yes.
die and end up on TikTok for my death, but I probably will. That's the fucked up thing.
On TikTok, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no,
sure
I will.
TikTok.
Like, even if I die in a really mundane way, it's like some dude with a shitty microphone is gonna be like, Twitch streamer Peter Park died by stepping into a bathtub filled with toasters. Like some dumb shit. I don't know.
All right. So this is something I feel like we all deal with, but this comes from Trixie V. I know that you've dealt with imposter syndrome for a while and was wondering what kind of systems in your life do you have in place to help with counteracting those feelings?
I've talked to quite a few people about it, my friends, and I mean, it's weird because the feeling is always the worst in the moment. Because for me, when I feel high levels of joy, I also in the back of my head can't help but feel like high levels of like anxiety, stress. Because I'm like, okay, this can either all be taken away from me, or I'm undeserving, or how the hell did I get here? Like stuff like that, like a lot of doubt. So that's kind of, I guess people described it as, the imposter syndrome. And for me, when I talk to my peers about it, I mean, they're very kind. They're always going to say like, no, like you deserve it, all this, and very nice things. So maybe like the reminder that I'm loved, or that also a lot of it is luck too. I think like Hassan reminded me that like sometimes people are just picked, like that's just life. Like you don't, it's one thing to like work really hard and, become famous that way, but it's also another thing just to be like picked by life. So at the same time, it's like, why spend so much energy just constantly questioning it rather than just
go with it.
enjoying it exactly in the moment. So I do need the reminder because I do like, I'm in my head a lot.
No,
So,
like same.
a lot. Yeah. So it's really nice to get the reminder. So as little as it may seem, or like you may think the person already knows they're lucky, or they know that they deserve it, whatever, like the little reminder is really nice. And I learned that I was like, words of affirmation. So
Yeah. I mean, our success comes also from like a fuck ton of hard work,
Right.
but also a metric shit ton of luck. And like we just need to kind of accept that like we are just lucky and just like we just go with it, you know. Like I accept every fucking day that there are probably harder working, more deserving people out there than I am.
That's what breaks me sometimes.
Yeah, but then I was just
Yeah.
dealt these cards, and I'm just gonna roll with it. So it is what it is.
It's so
Like
shitty.
I'm not like rooting for anyone else's downfall either, and I'm hoping
No,
that
of
they
course
get their
not.
moment too. But like, you know, like I feel like as long as I'm not actively trying to like stop anyone else's like pathway to success, and I just like focus on my own, then like I have nothing to feel guilty about. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guilt mainly for me is the fact that I know that out there's like someone more hardworking, more talented, you know, or
Yeah, but like we could do
yeah.
our part in like spotlighting these people when we get the chance, you know? Like
Yeah,
but there are
that's
some
true.
people who just literally like they
reminds me of Toast.
yeah, you
He
just
does that a lot.
you just need to find some luck.
True.
So, I mean, you need to find some luck. We hope that luck finds you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, there are a lot of times, like, I do like our friend group in that we do often just, like, kind of play with whoever we want to play with just because it's fun, too, as opposed to having some, like, greater agenda. So, you know, it is what it is. We try our best.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Last question. This comes from Enger Catalyx. Growing up, who was your favorite hero? So not like superhero, but was somebody you looked up to, or somebody that you know helped guide you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Growing up, I was addicted to television. So I grew up watching a lot of Disney shows. I grew up a lot of like watching like the Family Channel is in Canada. Yeah. So, but also Food Network. So I actually at a young age, I was always watching like Iron Chef or like Jamie Oliver, like Emerald, Giada, like Barefoot Contessa. So I would say my idols were these home chefs, which is kind of funny. And then I did have like a small aspect like with aesthetic and beauty. I did love America's Next Top Model. It's a messed up show to be honest, but I think like Tyra Banks was like the whole confidence thing, the whole like work it, like, you know, everyone's beautiful in their own way. Like, so I think I also looked up to her a lot. And then I guess some YouTubers, beauty YouTubers. I don't have like a specific one hero, I'd say, but I would say my journey, like meeting and seeing all of these other creators kind of built me with my interest.
So
Yeah.
cool. I love that.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for today's podcast. Thank you for joining us, Aria Saki.
Aria.
Catch her on all her social platforms
Thank you.
In the description.
in the description below. Thank you. We will catch you guys next time.